All right, with the midterm elections getting closer by the day, there's no shortage of political commercials crowding our airwaves. So, which ads are working and which ads are flops? One man knows. He promises to talk about it. Pollster Frank Luntz is here to break it down. Frank, first stop, Al Franken's race in Minnesota.
The reason why I love this ad is because Franken is low-key, he's calm, there's a righteous indignation in it, and I think it's one of the reasons why he's winning in Minnesota.
Let's watch Rigged.
Wall Street banks are actually paying the credit rating agencies to give AAA ratings to financial products that were junk. The game was rigged. In the Senate, I reached across party lines and led the fight against this scam. Wall Street wasn't happy about that, but I don't work for them. I work for you.
Awesome. I don't work for them. I work for you. The only thing that Americans hate almost as much as Washington is Wall Street. I apologize to the Wall Street executives who are watching, but that's the way it is. And that's a perfect ad from Al Franken. He's still got about a 8-9 point lead, and I think he'll take that to November.
Monica Webby is our next stop. Let's go down to Oregon and look at this and this ad that you think may or may not be effective. Watch.
Every day, every family has to watch their budget. Why don't we expect that from our government? Career politicians are only worried about the next election. I'm worried about the next generation. I'm Dr. Monica Webby, and I approve this message.
Well, I know she's got the shot of her kids in there. I'm not worried about the next election. It's the next generation. Monica Webby's a doctor, so she's not a career politician. She knows something about health care that most of these people in Washington don't know. That's the reason why that's a powerful ad. No one thought Oregon would be in play. It's in play.
It's in play. A Republican is making a game of it. Now let's talk to another state in play, and that is New Hampshire. Jeanine Shaheen's getting a run. Recent polls show her and Senator Brown in a dead heat. Here's Shaheen's letters. Watch her spot.
Dear Mrs. Crawford, your current plan can no longer continue under the Affordable Care Act.
Mr. Ryan, your family plan has been terminated because of the new health care law.
Send Senator Shaheen a message. Obamacare hurts New Hampshire.
Most powerful ads we've tested because it's specific letters to specific people. Now, I don't know if those are the actual letters, but it communicates the personal pain and suffering that Obamacare is causing, and I'm going to make you a projection here, which is over the next couple of weeks you're going to be hearing more about the cost of Obamacare in premiums and co-pays, because that's the #1 issue that Americans are mad at in terms of health care, the cost.
We know the Democrats are running into the wind in this election because of their president, but you believe that they are running strong campaigns except for her.
I think that the Democrats, up to this point, are actually doing much better than I would have expected. They're finding a way to differentiate themselves from Barack Obama, and they're finding a way to localize each election. That said, there's a more than 50-50 likelihood that Republicans do take the Senate, regardless of what the New York Times says. But it's still only a little bit more than 50-50.
It's going to be an exciting race the last 2.5 months, and it might actually hinge maybe on foreign policy as well.
Well, it's amazing. When you see people beheaded, when you see Americans beheaded, when you see Americans dying, it makes you angry and it makes you want change.
Absolutely, Frank, and one of those was from New Hampshire. Buy a pizza and get a gerbil for free. All the details you need to know next.